Hi, my name is Vince, and I want to give you my honest opinion of this fantastic board game called Wingspan by Stonemaier Games. This is one of my and my family's favorite games to play. We've played it with a lot of friends of ours who have gone out and bought it. It's absolutely fantastic. You can see a little bit of what the game setup is there. The box comes with all the components you need to play. Comes with a nice simple rule book for 1 to 5 players. The rule, it's large print rule book, so there's not a lot of rules to this. And it comes with an appendix that explains every card that you're going to see in the game and what it does. But this is a very easy to play, easy to pick up game, 1 to 5 players. Plays in about, if you've got 3 or 4 players, it's probably going to take you about 2 hours to play the game. But it is a fantastic family game. Let me take you over to the table and just show you what it looks like set up and some of the components you get. So this is what it looks like set up. Each player gets their own player board. I'm just going to show you what one of those looks like right here, nice and close up. That's a player board. Everybody gets their own player board. It has 3 rows that you're going to put birds in based on their habitat. I can't explain to you all of how to play, but this is what a game might look like in the middle. You're filling out birds from left to right in your player mat. These are ones that kind of live in the trees, the marshes, the water areas. You're filling them out, and every slot has requirements that have to be met. Birds have requirements of what they eat and what will attract the birds to your habitat. So this is like your backyard, and you're trying to create and bring in the best birds to your habitat. And so you do that by getting food for them. And on your turn, you're going to roll dice. And these are nice, big, chunky dice that you roll. The dice have different symbols on them that correspond to the food. And so each turn, you're going to get different food. And then you'll use that food to attract the birds to the different habitats. Every bird has a distinct, unique ability. For example, if we look at this red-breasted nuthatch, it has its own unique abilities that trigger at certain times in the game. There's a little bit of flavor text that tells you about the bird, some of the statistics that are important in the game right down here, the habitat of the bird and what it likes to eat. And you're going to be able to play these birds down. And when you play certain birds to certain areas, you'll trigger the special effects of all the birds in that row. You have the opportunity also to get these really cool eggs. So you can fill up your bird, the birds can lay eggs. The game comes with 170 birds, the base game, but there's also 2 expansions. One adds 91 birds, one adds 75 birds. So there is a ton and ton of replayability here. And because this deck of cards that you're drawing from for your birds, this is going to get shuffled every time you play, you're never going to have the same game twice because you're never going to get the same birds. You're never going to draw the same birds in the same order. So your strategy will have to adjust each time. But this game is a load of fun, and it's not really difficult to learn. Everybody in your family can play it. I've had kids as young as 10 years old playing this, understanding it, and having a great time. So, as I mentioned, this game comes with 2 expansions. One is the Oceania expansion, and it adds all these different components to it, including 95 new birds. And then there's the European expansion, and it adds all these components that you see listed down here, including another 81 birds. So I had the numbers wrong earlier. But there is unlimited replayability here. This game is absolutely fantastic. This will make a perfect gift. If you're a family that are game players, you enjoy playing games, or you got someone in your family that does, this Wingspan is going to be a perfect gift. This is made by Stonemaier. They make some of the best games in the industry. The components are gorgeous. The layout when it's on the table looks gorgeous, and it is a load of fun to play. So Wingspan, I highly, highly recommend this. One of my favorite games. And you're watching the video, so you're probably looking at board games, what might be good for your family. This one is a blast. So all you got to do is add it to your cart, And if you're an Amazon Prime member, you could have this in 24 to 48 hours, be setting it up and playing it with your family.